Hello everyone, you are welcome to Nigeria Today News. I am Oiza. We will be talking about national security, Nigeria's nightmare. Stay tuned. For more than 10 years, Nigeria has grappled with various armed groups unleashing terror in the north of the country. Does Nigeria have high crime rate? Yes. Nigeria is considered to be a country with a high level of crime, ranking 17th among the least peaceful country in the world. Nigeria have a national security challenge and it's very serious. Nigeria's strategic vitals are still strong and she may survive the current situation. There are no better option other than to be optimistic. This pair will be pointless. In spite of the many red flags, is for a possible change of the guard at Aso Rock in the next 13 months, with a new occupant and a new National Assembly that will usher in a new robust security policy action plan to reset Nigeria. There are still at the moment shared interests around which negotiation is still possible. The lessons of the last 7 years under Buhari ought, however, to make the key forces who still have interest in the preservation of Nigerian state to pause and ask that fundamental question: in whose interest is it for the Nigerian state to be preserved and secured? What are the causes of the stress that threatened it? If we cannot answer this question honestly, then we may not be able to solve its major security challenge. There have been issues about the collapse of a national will. Many of those in 50s sit with quite despair, some in exile, some in spiritual trap, and some watching the horrid echo of the time has gone by. The generation now are even more in terrible state of alienation. They have no country to believe in. That is how Nigeria's security is worse. Nigeria's worst security nightmare. A massive alienation population which does not give a twitch about Nigeria. Give them an excuse and they will burn Nigeria to the ground. Why? Because they no longer find meaning in Nigeria. They have no stake in its survival. Nigeria now represents a threat to their own human existence as far as they perceive it. Our greatest threat is not from the outside. It is not Boko Haram. A well-organized nation will take out Boko Haram in a minute. But Nigeria's greatest security challenge is the collapse of its self-will. The daily fight of the young Nigerians from this shore, physically and mentally, is Nigeria's greatest security challenge. That loss of will, that depth of resentment against what's Nigerian now, that level of vulnerability is Nigeria's greatest nightmare. The terrorists among us, they have seen and studied our internal weakness. They are inside our government. Nigeria's current national security leadership knows who are they, who recruited them, who supported their logistics, who provided them with the key intelligence of counter-security efforts, who supplies them, who carries their messages, and all above all. Where are they? Nigeria is still fighting a 12-year-long jihadist insurgency in its northeast and heavily large attack in the country's southwest are relatively rare, although kidnapping have become increasingly common. Boko Haram jihadists in the northeast have targeted churches in the past. The conflict has killed over 40,000 and displaced 2 million more. Okay, let's check out some recent attacks. On the 5th July 2022, the Kuje prison in the Federal Capital Territory was bombed and attacked by gunmen, and an unknown number of prisoners have escaped. On the 5th of June 2022, gunmen attacked a Catholic church in Owo, Ondo State, on Sunday with explosives and killed no fewer than 40 worshippers in the attack, while many others sustained injuries, including children. In April 2022, Islamic State West Africa claimed 2 improvised explosive device (IED) attack in Jalingo, Taraba State, and in May 2022 claimed an attack against a military facility in Jalingo. On 28 March 2022, an Abuja-Kaduna train was attacked in Katuri, Kaduna State, Nigeria. Approximately 970 passengers were on board traveling northward, Nigeria. Were kidnapped while others were killed and injured by bandits who bombed the Abuja-Kaduna train. On 26 March 2022, heavily armed men attacked the airport in Kaduna, a major city in the northwestern Nigeria, killing a security guard and temporarily halting air traffic. On 23 December 2021, a number of long-range rockets were fired into Maiduguri city, where some were reported to have landed close to Maiduguri Airport. Initial reports indicated there were a number of civilian casualty. On 28 November 2022, at least 70 civilians were killed and others wounded and abducted in Jere local government area, Borno State, by insurgents. On 2nd July 2022, shots were fired at the UN Humanitarian Health Service flight in Damax, Borno State. Method of attack have included coordinated armed assault, rocket attack, assassination, kidnapping, explosive device (IEDs), bombing, including by child and female bombers, car bombings, and arson. Use of military uniform vehicles have been used to a tactic to get close to the intended target. Terrorist groups including Boko Haram and ISWA are highly likely to carry out kidnaps in Nigeria. Kidnapping could occur anywhere. Coalition of Southeast Youth Leaders (COSEYL), the apex socio-political youth group in the Southeast geopolitical zone, has said that the recent attack by terrorists on the convoy of President Muhammadu Buhari in Katsina, as well as the Kuje prison, are rehearsals by terrorists on how to take over the seat of power. Southeast youth leaders, in a statement, its President General Goodluck Ibn said it arrived at the conclusion after a careful appraisal of the recent happenings in the country. After careful analysis of the situation, wherein the convoy of President Muhammadu Buhari was attacked on his way to Katsina, his home state, and the successful Kuje prison attack that led to the freedom of very dangerous ISWAP commander, Fulani terrorists, and Boko Haram commanders from prison, we make bold to state the successful unchallenged attack a rehearsal by the terrorists to take over Aso Rock, the seat of power. The president said, "Presently, the Nigerian leaders have lost focus and direction and has nothing to tell Nigerians on why they have failed woefully to deliver democracy dividends to Nigerians. Democracy dividends under the present leaders are only terrorist attack, killings, abduction, strike, broken educational system, hunger, and other undemocratic conduct." Please drop your views and your opinion in the comment section. Let's look for a way forward for our dear country. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Nigeria Today. Thanks for staying with us.